Hi, this is Kim Peck at My Stamping Garage. Today I'm going to show you how to make this card. This is actually card number 1 in my March 2022 Card Class to Go kit. So to do this card, I used the Ranunculus dies on page 82 of the mini catalog. And there is a matching stamp set, or a coordinating stamp set, but I'm not using that for this. We're just using the die set. Okay, so let's get started. First of all, I'm going to take my kit out, and your kit will come with enough to make 3 of each card in the envelope. So you'll have all the supplies you need except your adhesive. And I'm going to start by folding the Pale Papaya cardstock in half. And then I'm going to go ahead and put my white piece inside. I do include a white piece of cardstock for the middle of each card. That way you can write on it, and I think it looks a little more finished than if it's just a raw piece of cardstock. Okay, next I am going to place this piece, and this is a Sahara sand piece, and on your instruction sheet it will tell you the sizes, but this one is, I believe it's 3 by 4. And we're going to go ahead and lay that down, and I did texturize it already with the Paint Splash texture folder, so that's already been done for you. You're going to attach that. Whoops, I do need a white piece for the outside too. I forgot. Hold on. We will put the white piece down first, so. There we go. And then I'm going to go ahead and put that Sahara sand piece down, and I'm going to put it about 1/4 of an inch up on the white cardstock. Maybe a little past 1/4 inch. And then we're going to take this little strip of paper. This one is from the annual catalog, and I think it's Artistic Expressions paper. It does have a little bit of gold flecking in it. I don't know if you can see that, but if you have it in front of you in your kit, you'll be able to see it. And I'm going to put that, again, about 1/4 of an inch from this left edge. And then I am going to take my ranunculus, and before I attach this, I'm going to actually put the overlay on it. For this, I have cut out the overlay. This is Calypso Coral to go on top of this Pale Papaya. And I did put an adhesive sheet on it. When it's this finely cut pieces, I just find it a lot easier to use the adhesive sheets as I'm cutting them out, and that way I don't have to try to put a liquid adhesive on after the fact. I find this easier. So it will have like this backing on it. That is the backing to the adhesive sheet. So it makes this into a sticker. Now what you're going to find, some of those pieces will probably stick inside. Hopefully they'll come off when you pull the backing off, but mine didn't all come off. So in that case, the easiest thing to do, first of all, is before you even pull that backing off, you probably should just bend this piece a little bit. That will get some of those pieces to fall out. And then after that, you'll need to take your pick tool or a paper piercing tool or something like that with a fine end just to poke those pieces out. Hopefully more of yours will come out than did on mine. And they are going to have a sticky back, so they're probably going to stick to you a little bit. I apologize for that, but trust me, it is much easier to deal with that than it is the liquid adhesive that gets on things. So, okay, that's about good. We've got most of those pieces out. I'm going to turn it over and take the ones that are still attached on the back off. Sometimes I will do this before I send out the pieces, but this one was so intricate that it would have taken me forever to do everybody's pieces. So I thought this was something that you could probably handle. Okay, and now I'm going to move those off to the side out of my way. And one of the things I look for when this actually completely overlays this and it lines up, one of the things I've found easiest when I'm trying to line this up is there's this little spot here where there's kind of two little dips. And if you see on this cardstock, that's the matching piece. Those tend to be a good indicator for me, and that's where I'll start. So, yep, still got a little piece under here that needs to be gotten out of there. There we go. Okay, whoops, I still didn't get it. Okay, so now that is adhered on there, and I don't have to worry about trying to add the glue. So it's ready to go now. And for this piece, I did use dimensionals to pop that up a little bit. So in your envelope with your envelopes, and I do include any specialty adhesives, so I did put some of these dimensionals in there. And when I do these, you don't need to cover the whole back. Usually if it's a big piece like this, I'll do 3 and do it in kind of a triangular pattern. That way it doesn't rock on my card. So I'm going to do those, and I'm going to slightly overlap with this piece. So about center this flower on that Sahara sand piece. And then I'm going to add my leaf. Now with the leaf, I did not put adhesive on there, so you will need to use your adhesive on the back. Okay. I've got these little pieces of paper stuck to me. Okay. And then I'm just going to slide that under until it's where I want it to be, and then I will stick it down. Okay, and last, well, not quite last, but next we will put on the greeting, and I'm just going to turn mine over and put it on blank. On one side, this is an old one, but it's a Happy Thanksgiving that we used on another kit. But that would go like this generally with whatever saying you choose. You should have about 15 greetings in with your envelopes, and you can choose whichever one works for whichever card you're doing. Since I don't really want that to say Happy Thanksgiving, I am going to put it on this way, and I will go back and stamp a greeting on that at a later time. So then I'm just going to add that, and I did pop it up with dimensionals. If you don't want to add the greeting right away, you just want to finish the card except for the greeting, you can keep your greetings in a separate place. You can actually put the Stampin' Dimensional on, but don't take the paper off. And that way, whenever you're ready to do a card, just grab the greeting you want and stick it on there, and you'll be good to go. Okay, and the very last step for this one is to add our embellishments. So these are the gilded embellishments, and these are retiring. So they're in the annual catalog right now, but our new catalog comes out, I think it's May the 2nd. So you'll want, if you want these, you'll want to get them right away. And as they sell things out, they're not replacing them. So if you want them, get them ASAP because they may not be available. And then I'm just adding the 3 little embellishments to kind of coordinate with the gold that's in this paper. So that is our finished card. If you have questions, you can either email me at kpeckstamp@gmail.com, or if you'd like to order, you can go to my website, kimpeckstamps.stampinup.net. Thanks for watching.